Hello everybody. So today is a big day. We have hired a lawyer to help us with our son's IEP meeting. Today is Sawyer'S IEP meeting. We had Griffin's about a month ago in December and it didn't go well. So we hired a lawyer. Now this is something that I talked about on my TikTok, talked about it on YouTube, that we really didn't want to go this route. But the more I thought about it, the more I've talked to people about it, I have to stand up for what is right for my boys, and Griffin and Sawyer deserve to have their IEPs met. And I do want to say first, as a disclaimer, I understand we are in a very difficult time in the world. People aren't working. Don't know why. They're not working, I guess. And there isn't enough people to work, and we're in COVID time, and people are sick, and and all the things. I know we moved to Colorado, and there's an influx of special needs kids. I understand all of that, but my boys deserve to have their IEPs met. I keep saying it wrong, I'm sorry. If you hear Lindy playing over there, she's playing. That's how she plays. And if they can't meet the IEP, then there needs to be some kind of compromise or a way to get close to it, or some kind of plan in action to get the boys what they should be getting. I am doing this because they're in kindergarten, and this is we have a long road ahead of us for school. And I need the schools, the school district, the people that are in charge to know that they can't railroad us. They cannot. They can't walk all over my boys and not give them what they need. Just like I said before, I do know we are in a difficult time right now, and this could be the full reason why. But my problem is that with what happened, what's been going on, is that it's not discussed. It's just like, oh, well, we don't have it, so you don't get it. And that's not okay. If there was an open discussion on what's happening and what the plan is to try to resolve it, not just saying we have open positions and that's that, like, are they actively looking for people? What is the plan? Like, I need a plan. That's how I feel about this situation. I know this is controversial. I know I'm probably going to get a little bit of flack for this, but I have to do what I think is best for my kids. Sorry, Lindy is like loud. Lindy, quiet down. She's so playing very passionately. She's so cute. So yeah, I know I might get people upset about the situation. I have to do what's best for my kids and what I think it is best. They need to be using a communication device all the time with Griffin. Sawyer needs to be going to the gifted program for his math and reading. Sawyer needs to be in regular education 80% of the time. That is what his IEP states. Or as much as they humanly can do, and to show me what they're doing to get him there. I have no idea how this meeting is going. I had a phone call earlier with our lawyer. She's fantastic. She used to be just an advocate for special needs parents that would go to these IEP meetings, and then she became a lawyer to do this. She does this for a living. She helps parents like me help with the schools and making sure that the schools are doing what they're supposed to be doing. So I'm anxious, and I'm excited, and I am nervous. All the things. I don't expect a lot from today. I would love to be able to settle and have like this amazing plan made up for Sawyer and what they're gonna do for them and him. All I expect is to show the school and the district that I mean business as a mom, me and my husband mean business, and that we are not gonna let them not do what they're supposed to do. Now, like I said, I know we're in a tough situation in the world, and I know there's not a lot of people working right now. But I know that's not gonna last forever. So when the world finally opens back up, I expect this to get resolved. I do. I don't think that's too much to ask for. I just don't. So I will let you guys know how it goes. Please be kind in the comments, and please be understanding of my situation. If you're not a special needs parent, you have no idea what this is like. You have no idea the stressor this is. All I do is advocate for my kids and fight for the quality of life that they deserve. It shouldn't be this hard, but it is. And if you don't have special needs kids, you literally cannot fully understand this. I have to do this. I have to. They are people, and they deserve everything that should be given to them. And I'm not asking for, you know, a Cadillac education. I'm asking for a normal, you know, sedan education. Just whatever. Just what the IEP states is all I'm asking for. So yeah, sorry for that rant. I'm just trying to be tactful and trying to not offend people. I don't think it's possible though in this situation. But again, I'm not mad at the teachers or at the aides or anything about that at all. Okay, yeah, IEP meeting soon, and I'll let you know how it goes. All right, so we have a babysitter. Me and Will are going to the IEP meeting right now. I'm nervous. It's snowing. The ice is slick. We'll see how this goes. I already said how I felt about the situation, and I think it's gonna go well. I get to meet, we haven't met our lawyer in person yet, so this will be fun. Yeah, so wish us luck. Okay guys, so we just got back from the IEP meeting, and I have a lot to say. So it went over, like overall, so much better. Like hands down, like so much better. I highly recommend hiring a lawyer. So in the beginning of the IEP meeting, they go over like, they first like ask like what we think of the situation, like how the kids are doing, and then they talk about, like they go through, sorry, the kids are downstairs with Will. They're loud right now if you don't hear them. They first talk about like what they're doing in the classroom with the teachers, because they have two teachers. They have their regular education teacher, and then they have their special ed teacher, and they go through like what they're doing and what their like their strengths are. And then we go through speech, OT, and PT. And we go through all of what they're doing in each section. So we go over all that, and then like you can put your inputs. So, like you ask questions and like how things look and what they're doing. Like you know, I say ask more questions than not if you're doing an IEP meeting. It's just good to put your voice out there, and even if you ask a question that you might think is dumb or whatever, it's better to ask instead of questioning it. So, or like feeling you know, like you don't know what's going on. I always feel like ask, and so I do. I'm very I don't know what the word is. I just like to ask questions. So my brain is on overload right now, so I'm hoping I'm saying this like I'm saying this right. So we hired a lawyer, and she is a lawyer / advocate. Now, my lawyer did not talk that much. She took 100 like notes the whole time, but I'm gonna tell you it made a difference to have somebody there that wasn't a parent or a relative. And our lawyer is known well in this community, and it made a difference because it felt like everybody in that room and via Zoom was listening and knew that we were not going to stop until we got our children's needs met. The basic, and we're not asking for a miracle, we're asking for the basic needs. And so she didn't say that, but she was intimidating, and I really feel like that made a difference. And they know that if this meeting didn't go well, we were going to escalate to the next step of filing a complaint. So that to me felt like great news, like fantastic news. So what happened? Like, let me get down to the nitty gritty. We got to the very end of the meeting where we've talked about goals, what we're seeing in Sawyer, and what we want to work on, and the things that they're working on, and da-da-da-da. And then, you know, their lawyer, our lawyer brought up, well, we're not meeting the IEP, they're not meeting the minutes they should be in regular education, and then they're not there. And so then their lawyer brought up, well, should we reevaluate Sawyer to see if he evaluates lower and that he shouldn't have 80% of the time? And then I said I was okay with that if they really thought that he needed to have it lowered. And nobody thought the hours should be lowered. They know that Sawyer's very smart. He just needs direction. He needs somebody to guide him because he is autistic and very bright, but just has a lot of problem with focusing. So that was pulled. We were not going to get him reevaluated. So our lawyer brought up, so what are we going to do about this? You guys tell us that there's a shortage of people. You tell us that their hands are tied, that they can't do anything more than they're doing, and that the teachers are, you know, they don't have the staff. They don't have the people. And we totally understand your situation. We know the world is a joke right now. You know, it's not great. But it's technically not our problem. And this is law. The IEP is law. And what are you gonna do about it? Because you're not following the law. You're breaking the law right now. Technically. She said it in a way better way, but I'm just layman's terming it for this and what it means. So their lawyer comes back and says they want to make a deal. What all the hours that they are missing that they should be in regular education, they're going to gather them, group them up, count them up at the end of the year. Then they will offer to us a reimbursement. So they will get home tutoring during the summer, or they will cover their summer school program. And so I said, that sounds pretty good. I mean, it's not fantastic. It doesn't solve the problem now, but the fact that we can get summer school like confirmed would be amazing. I know the boys do better with school. They do better. They love the structure. And it was put in the IEP, which their lawyer did not enjoy, but we eventually got it put in the IEP that this is happening and that the district offered this. So that was, I feel like it was a move in the right direction, that we actually had, they were offering something at the table instead of just saying, you figure it out. We're not doing this. Let's try to sue me, you know, but like technically if we did try to sue them, we would win. We would win. So they know that. So they're trying it. That's all they want, is that they are seeing that the situation is not right, and that they want to help and they want to figure this out. And I think that's fantastic. And then I did say at the very end, we are willing to transfer schools in the district if there are schools that are fully staffed. Because we know if this school is not fully staffed, and if there are, we are willing to move, and we are okay with that. Yes, it's not probably the best for the boys right away, because it's a hard transition, new people, new everything, farther away from home, blah, blah. But in the long run, they would get more, because they'd be more in regular education. They'd have people with them. Griffin would be less likely to get injured because somebody would be with them at all times. So that was brought up, and they said they were willing to look into that. Now, the last IEP meeting that I did for Griffin in December, I brought this up, literally completely ignored this. This time they listened, and they were willing to work because our lawyer was sitting there. So yes, we had to fork out, you know, luckily not thousands of dollars, because we found somebody that is awesome and who is kind and understanding to special needs parents, that we are not rich people. We are not rich people. I know people think that we spent thousands of dollars. We did not. She's willing to work with us, and it was reasonable for the situation. She's a lawyer. She does charge a good amount of money, but it was not in the thousands. That her body being there, her lawyer degree, changed the game. And thank goodness. It's ridiculous that it had to be this way, and it's what it is, but it helped so much. So I highly recommend finding a lawyer if you are in the situation that we are in. Yes, we got lucky and found an affordable lawyer, but if you have any means, you know, if you can do it, figure it out, because it really, the atmosphere in the room was so different. There was no hostility. It was all professional. Everybody was willing to listen to what I had to say. I wasn't overlooked as an emotional parent. I was looked at as a parent that was willing to go the extra mile to do this for my kid. And I will say again, like, I know people, a lot of parents do not have the extra means to do this. I would just say, research. Maybe there's pro bono people. Maybe you could find somebody that could, as a friend. I don't know. We got lucky, and we're lucky that we have the little bit of extra money to put towards this. Like, and I will say that we are very blessed in that regard. So that is the update with this. So overall, they're gonna hopefully cover summer school because of the lack of the hours that the district is not providing for regular education for my boys. Or they're gonna transfer them to a school that can cover the hours. And let's cross our fingers this all works out. But I came from this meeting that everybody is willing to do what they need to do to get the boys what they deserve. And I'm hoping that happens. If not, we'll have to bring back the lawyer. And we will if we have to. So I know this is a long talky video. This video is made for education purposes because I knew nothing as a special needs mom walking into these IEP meetings. I probably will be doing a whole video soon on what an IEP meeting looks like and break it down paragraph by paragraph so parents know what it looks like, because you walk in and if you don't know what you're doing, it's very overwhelming, very, very overwhelming. So I'm going to do that hopefully in the next few months for you guys, because I feel like it's very important to educate, because I wish that I would have known. I wish I would have known. And I like to layman's term it for parents that when it feels overwhelming, you can understand it, because sometimes it's kind of confusing. But yeah, I'm ending this vlog here. Please follow me on all my social media, TikTok, Instagram. I would really appreciate it, and we will see you next time. And please don't forget, guys, you are wonderful. Bye.